again. So I'm curious what you guys think some of the biggest issues at the San Jose shelter are. If you have like personal experiences that you'd like to share, please feel free to comment or make your own video. You know, I'm not the most TikTok skilled, but I have seen people like stitch videos and stuff, so I would love to do something like that. And then I also just wanted to share, so I've connected with some volunteers and rescues and staff members to ask what they think some of the biggest issues are at the shelter, and I did want to share some of their responses here too. Thank you guys. So a volunteer I connected with was most concerned about overcrowding and the animals' conditions. Shelter leadership was identified as the biggest issue by multiple volunteers and rescues. A former staff member said the lack of an SOP was the biggest issue, and there's basically no way to get the audit progress done if there's not written training documents for staff. Another volunteer noted the change in MedVet partnership as the biggest issue. Another staff member said that the lack of a department dedicated to behavior or working with more challenging animals is a pretty big issue, and she thinks that if they had this department and they could also provide some post-adoption support, more pets would be able to stay in their homes. And I do agree with that. Hands down, the most common response as to what the biggest issue is the lack of access to affordable spay and neuter services to the community. So yeah, if you have other ideas on what some of the biggest issues are or potential corrections, please share. I would love to hear. So thank you again.